too. So this is going to be applied all over using a flat concealer brush or any flat brush that you've got. I like to put the paint pot on my hand, on the back of my hand, just to warm it up a bit, because if you don't do that, it's harder to blend. So what it does, it'll just be a lot softer and palatable to sort of blend away using your brush. Okay, so we've applied that generously all over. I'm also just going to apply a little bit more on the underneath side because it acts as a primer, so any eyeshadow that I apply underneath should be able to stick a lot better once I've applied this paint pot in bare canvas. So we've applied that all over. Then we're going to apply a brown eyeshadow on the top half of the lid. Now you can use sort of any brown eyeshadow, but because people have been asking me to specify what I'm using, I'm going to start off by using this one by MAC. It's Foley, and it's just sort of like a reddish brown, and just using a sort of tapered brush like this one. Had some leftover gold dust from yesterday's tutorial. Okay, just apply that all over the top half of your lid and slightly more towards the crease side. And this Arabic eye makeup look is basically going to just be built up, so it's going to be quite intense, especially towards the outer corners, which is very like a signature look of the kind of Arabic style makeup. So we've applied that Foley eyeshadow all over the top half of the lid and just sweep it slightly underneath just to soften. And then we're going to go in with that jumbo crayon that I used in my Emma Watson tutorial. I didn't specify what it was. It's this eye crayon, and this is actually from Primark. It's excellent, really. It's the first time I used it yesterday in the Emma Watson tutorial, and it was really good, so I'm going to use it again today. And you're just going to apply it to the top half of your lid, and don't worry if it's messy. The whole point is that we're going to blend it in afterwards. In the inner corner, like so. And so just following your natural sort of eye shape all along, and then just towards the bottom half. And again, like I said, don't worry trying to make it neat because we're going to blend that anyway. And next I'm going to be using this crown brush, which is sort of like a pencil brush, and we're just going to blend that so that we soften any hard edges and blend it in with that brown Foley eyeshadow that we used earlier. Now the lighting in this room does keep changing, so if it's dark 1 minute and light the next, I do apologise, but hopefully we're going to get consistent lighting today. So just brush it all over. Obviously don't try and do what I did and stab yourself in the eye with a makeup brush. Be gentle. I'm just trying to do it all in under 15 minutes. So the thing is, I want to do a neat job as well. Okay, and just sweep it softly around, and you're working towards this kind of almond shape, sort of catty effect, and just slightly sweep the brush upwards, going towards the brow bone. So just soften that. And then using the sponge applicator, things falling all over the place, using this sponge applicator, I'm going to go in with the carbon, and I'm going to apply that everywhere that I've put the crayon onto. And what this is going to do is obviously intensify the blackness of the crayon that we've done. And then we're going to smooth that out anyway. So again, it's gonna look slightly messy at first, but it's gonna look beautiful when I'm finished with it, hopefully. So it's a race against the clock. Okay, so the good thing with this is that you can actually do this as I'm doing it if you've got all the right tools in front of you. So just follow what I'm doing at the same time. And then right to the inner corner. Then go back to your pencil brush and then just smooth that along any crease lines and any harshness. Soften that right down. And blend that on the inner corner as well. Now, like I said, it's going to keep getting more and more intense, so the trick is to intensify the colours on here. So we started off with that brown, reddish brown, and now we're going towards that darker black effect, that kind of a very Arabic smoky effect, and then just using your brush and work towards that side of the eye, bringing up your eyeshadow towards the top half of your eyebrow. So going for that kind of very catty, smoky effect. And you can see already that brown and the black blended in nicely together. And this will suit any eye colour as well. So we've blended that quite nicely. And what I'm going to do is go back in with that jumbo crayon. It can be used as an eyeliner as well. And just fill in your waterline, top and bottom. Easiest way for me to do this and not gross you out is to... Sorry, I just opened my eye there. I needed to see if I had filled that in. It's just to kind of back and forward all the way across. And my eyelashes have picked up some product along the way as well. And we just want to neaten that out a bit now. That smudged sort of effect. And then right into the corners there. And don't worry if you get this kind of messy effect at the bottom, get a Q-tip handy with some eye makeup remover and we can just clean that away. You can use like a Smolder kohl pencil or eye pencil for the inner waterline. I was just being a bit crazy using a jumbo pencil on the inside to save time, but it's also better to be more precise. Okay, so we've done that and we're going to move on to softening any harshness, and we're just going to use this angled brush and I'm just going to just soften slightly any kind of harsh areas that I've created there. And the amazing thing is that you can apply your foundation afterwards so that any fallout is going to be completely removed before you apply that generous, flawless foundation on. Then just soften out the edges so it's getting there, that kind of catty effect that we want. And then just going in, sorry, I'm out of shot. I'm going to go in with a Gosh eyeliner, which is one of my favourite eyeliners actually. It's Superdrug's own brand, Gosh Extreme Art Eyeliner, and it's amazing for keeping the eyeliner really, really in place. So it gives that really intense look and it doesn't budge. So I usually use this on brides or photo shoots as well, which are going to carry on for the rest of the day. And just apply that on, depending how far you want the flick, but I'm going to show you a little trick as well with this. Okay, so I've intensified that blackness even more. And the nice thing with this, it is quite gel-like, so you can blend it. So the trick is, that little harsh line, what I like to do is just use my angled brush and just soften that so it almost looks like eyeshadow rather than eyeliner. Like so. And then using that angled brush that I used earlier, you can just use that to soften any lines left. Like that. And then right underneath, I'm obviously leaving the mascara to the end. Okay, almost done. Hopefully we've still got time to finish this. And then just clean with a Q-tip underneath. Use your mascara. I'm going for the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide mascara. Heaps of mascara for this look. You could use false lashes, but I'm going to go just for mascara, just to take out the hassle of applying the false lashes. And along the bottom. And then just using your kohl pencil, just a little bit more on the inside. Turn away if this is grossing you out. And then just a little bit more. And then just to complete the look, I just like to apply that really nice light concealer, which is very evident in a lot of Arabic makeup looks. That's what kind of completes it, is the concealer underneath. It just lightens up and brightens the eye area. Like that. And almost done. But last and by no means least is of course the eyebrow powder, which I'm going to go for the Benefit Brows Go-Go, and just fill in your brows. I'm going for quite a dark shade. The thing with Arabic eyes, they are very intense in the sense that the eyebrows are just as dark as eye makeup. So that's almost done. My eyebrows are quite thick, so I do tend to need a little bit more help in that department to fill in all the gaps created. So that's it. That's your 15-minute Arabic eyes tutorial, and I hope that helps you when you come to creating your own Arabic eye look.